you been there where you felt the prompting of the Holy Spirit? And it was strong. Like you knew. But you were saying to yourself like Moses, I'm a nobody. Who am I? Who am I? And you know what God's response was? I will be with you. I will be with you. You know what God doesn't do in that moment? You know what he doesn't do? God doesn't say, no, Moses, actually, you're pretty great. No, Moses, you know what? You've got a great history with them. No, Moses, here's 100 reasons why you're somebody. God actually doesn't object to Moses saying, I'm a nobody, who am I? God says, okay, I'll be with you. Moot point. Yes, you may be a nobody. Guess what? In relation to God, we're all nobody. God says, don't worry about that. I will be with you. So there's God's first response. I don't know about you, but I like the idea as if I feel ill-equipped to do something, that God's going to be right there with me. I love that idea, and I wish I remembered it more. I wish I remembered it in my day-to-day life. I wish I remembered it more often in my prayers. I wish I remembered it more often in my preparation. I wish I remembered it more often when I see others struggling to follow God and to live into his call for their life. But Moses said, they will not believe me or listen to my voice. They will say, the Lord did not appear to you. Nope, he did not appear to you. Didn't happen. You're crazy. What have you been smoking in the desert? No, that wasn't what God had envisioned for Moses. And it's true. Once again, God doesn't object to Moses thinking they wouldn't believe him. But rather, he says, guess what? I'm going to give you what you need for that. I will give you signs. And then he proceeded to give him signs. He put his hand in his cloak, and it came out and it was full of disease. And then put it back in, to bring it back out, and immediately it was restored. Not only did God give him signs, God proved to him that he was going to do it immediately. I will give you signs. I will give you what you need for that portion. They might not believe your words, but they're going to believe the signs that I will give you. I will be with you. I will give you signs. And then finally, oh Lord, I'm not eloquent. Not in the past or since you have spoken to me. I'm slow of speech and of tongue. I don't have what it takes. I just don't have what it takes. And then, I'm going to read this. The Lord said to him, who has made man's mouth? Who makes him mute or deaf or seeing or blind? Is it not I? I can't help but hear Val Kilmer say that from The Prince of Egypt, but anyways, it's a deep cut. Go, and I will be with your mouth and teach you what you shall speak. You don't have the skills? Don't worry. God says, I got you. I will teach you the skills. I will give you the skills. I will be with you. I will provide for you the signs so they will believe you, and I will teach you. I will do it. For you and for me, this is the sad reality. Is we forget that an aspect of faith is that we have to trust in God's faithfulness to us.